The first story of the gay. Of the gay.
Of the gays.
What?
Whoa. Just thinking about Josh gets me hot. Sorry. You know, just being in Josh's seat and like being one with Josh is kind of, Freudian strip.
Oh, here we go.
You
I
landing
miss
in
my
that strip,
Canadian
baby.
lover.
Somebody get Josh on the phone. Call him up in Greece.
The YouTube commenters aren't the only ones thirsty for Josh.
Oh my
It's his
God.
own co-host.
That bearded
Me.
face, my goodness.
Oh my god.
Just want to sit on it. Anyways,
He's gonna hate this, which is great.
Oh, I love it so much.
first story of the day, sent from, the Wikimaniacs, but originally posted by Throwaway61565. Am I the asshole for literally showing my dad how he behaves every day when he gets home from work? My female, 16, father, male, 46, is the, quote, breadwinner, quote, when mom is a stay-at-home mom. She handles everything around the house, like cooking, mopping, washing, laundry, etc. I am the oldest and I try to help, but really there's only so much I can do while my dad just gets home at the end of the day and literally complains about everything,
Ew.
such as how the carpet isn't clean or how the food is cold. As a result, I've had to listen to huge arguments daily between him and mom. It's exhausting, but honestly, I think my dad is in the wrong here. I tried talking to him to get him to see how his behavior is, but to no avail. So what I did was pick a day off for him and pretend to act like him. I put together an outfit that looked like a suit and put some black tape over my lips to look like a mustache. At 6 p.m., I went inside the house and shouted, "I'm home!" Then sat next to him in the living room and started kicking my shoes while complaining about the state of the house at the top of my lungs. He glanced at me, very confusingly, asking what I was doing. I proceeded to ignore him, and I started yelling about how the carpet was so dirty, how my shower wasn't ready, and how the kids needed to be quieter, and so on and so forth. He kept staring while mom and my siblings laughed. My youngest brother kept pointing towards me, saying, "This is daddy, this is daddy."
Oh shit.
I then proceeded to yell about dinner and then berated my mother for not preparing it before I had gotten home. My dad stopped me and in a serious tone asked what I was doing. I turned to him and yelled, "What? Can't a man fucking rest after working long hours?" In the most macho voice I could muster.
Love it.
Oh shit.
My dad finally got the hint because this was a common phrase that he uses daily. He went quiet and avoided looking at me. I stopped the act and told him I was just trying to show him what he's like every single day when he comes home from work. He said nothing, just went outside and refused to speak to me. Later, he went on about how I, quote, mocked him and, quote, invalidated him.
Good.
That he does work hard, and me doing this was extremely disrespectful and invalidating.
Little baby.
Mom said it was funny, but also thought I hurt my dad's feeling, and I could have gotten the message across some other way instead. So,
No.
am I the asshole?
Nope.
No.
Nope. I'm sorry. Like, if you cannot, if you can't, what's the saying? If you can't dish it out, don't take it in, so to speak. Like, or no, don't dish it out if you can't take it back in. Like, if you're gonna come in every single day and be a complete asshole to your entire family by the sounds of it, you better be able to take it when somebody is being an asshole to you. Just saying.
I feel like this specific dad is stuck in like such the 1940s, 50s mindset of just because I provide for the family, therefore I am the omnipotent figure of this house. I'm not going to discount the fact that you do probably work hard because it is very difficult to provide as a single provider for a family. But in the very same token, you cannot discredit the fact that your wife also has a job. Although they're not paying the bills necessarily, they're at home taking care of everything so your ass can do what you need to do outside and make sure you come home like the house is not burning down or you at least have some food on your table. That doesn't give you an excuse to be a complete dick. And the fact that OP kind of used something to like an imagery in a way to show you how you are being an asshole and you got hurt over it, that says more about you, a lot about you than a person than anything to me.
Yeah, not to mention like if you're that much of an ass and your kids are noticing, watch when you grow old. They're not going to want to be around you. No one's going to want to be around you. And then the mom to tell, like, it shouldn't be up to that kid to try and show his dad how he is. Like, first of all, he shouldn't be that way. Second of all, the mom should be the one to be like, hey, you need to cool it because the kids are noticing what a piece of shit you are. Like, for her to have told the kid, like, oh, you hurt your dad's feelings. Like, no, he shouldn't have been put in that position in the first place. Everyone's tired when they go home from work. Kids, it's hard. It's hard being at home. Like I basically do both things because I work part-time. So on the days, like my husband and I switch days. And when I get home, I work 12 hours. When I get home, I don't expect the house to be clean. Like I'm not going to get home and be like, bitch, where's my food? Like, no. And the same thing with him because having two of them so small in the house, it's not easy. And I can't believe this guy's just such an ass. Like,
Yep.
Yeah. The audacity of this guy is fucking insane.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, like John said, he could be working very hard. He probably is working hard. Being the sole provider for a family is a ton of pressure, and he's probably stressed at the job, and but just because you're stressed at it, you never want to bring your stress and put it onto your partner.
Don't
And
especially
especially
out
if you
on
have
your
kids, let the
family.
kids see that.
Exactly. Well,
Yeah.
and it's just so silly. And I don't know. Anytime I hear about somebody that's like that, it's like, yeah, you're maybe bringing in the income or a majority of the income, but at the end of the day, a household is not just one person. It's an entire
And you had to think
group.
about how much money they're saving on any daycare, how much money they've saved over the years on daycare, on like, I don't know, someone to come and clean the house. They're probably
Exactly.
saving on that.
Yep, that's fast.
Exactly.
She's
Yeah.
probably like the secretary of the home, keeping track of appointments, right? So there's like a mental load that comes with that like people don't think about when they're like, oh, I'm the breadwinner, like blah blah blah. Like,
Ugh,
shut up.
Yeah. Well, and isn't there?
That's a super good point. Like the fact that like she's doing all of that, if you consider that like like you said, like if someone was paying for that, that's how much money she's technically making your family.
Yeah.
If you think
Yeah.
about it, like you said. So yeah, that's fucking insane. That's a really good fucking point.
Well, and I think I saw somewhere once where I don't know if it was like stay-at-home moms or something like a stay-at-home parent. Technically, for what they have to do on a regular basis, like how much it would actually pay in a salary, and it was quite a lot actually. Because if you think about it, like Chris, like you had said, you have to keep a track of appointments, house maintenance, organization in general. Not only that, but that's inside the house. There's also shit outside of the house. Plus, you're taking care of children. Chauffeur. If there's animals, like heaven forbid, like if you live on a farm, that is a full-time fucking job.
Yep.
And I've seen 90 Day Fiance.
Absolutely. That's my shit. And I think people discount the fact too with like stay-at-home parents, whether it's a stay-at-home mom or stay-at-home dad. People who go to work, like, even in office, sometimes like just having that quiet downtime to yourself
You get
it's
to
like such a-
leave.
yeah, you get to separate yourself from your home. The partner that's staying at home can't separate work from home because essentially that's their job.
Yep.
They wake up every day, see the same scene, got to deal with the same mess. As opposed to going to the office, you probably have to drive 30 to 40 minutes to work. You can possibly pull up in your garage and not even go straight home. Like you have that downtime to kind of decompress. Stay-at-home parents don't have that luxury. It's like you're on 24/7 whether you like it or not. There's no
Exactly.
breaks.
And
Facts.
yeah, there's actually something very
Big-
therapeutic about coming home from work and just sitting in your car in your driveway for a little bit, just to
I
like.
do that all
yeah.
the time.
Oh, same. Yeah.
That's where I have my mental breakdowns all
Yeah.
the time. And it's amazing.
It's amazing. Between that and the shower, it's like prime.
Oh,
yeah.
I be having like, those Drake moments and I'm just like showering.
hand on the wall.
dripping down, just dripping down.
Yeah.
Just be like, boy,
Yeah.
life got me fucked up.
That's when you know.
That's when you know.
That's when you
Pretend
know.
the water flowing down your face are tears.
Yeah.
Man, I'm going through it.
Yeah.
Sometimes they are tears.
Yep.
Oh man,
Oh.
like both of my sisters have been or are stay-at-home moms at some point in their marriage, and like parentage. I don't know what the word is for that.
Parent.
But while being parents, they've been like stay-at-home. Yeah.
Parentage.
Parentage.
The parentage trap.
And there's
Fuck
been
it, guys.
parenting.
Parentage. But yeah,
Parenthood.
like both of my brother-in-laws have been really good about like, if they come home from work, like if they, it hasn't been like that since COVID.
Right.
But like, when they come home from work, they like take over everything and let my sisters like go to fucking like Target for like an hour, 2
Oh.
hours, kind of just like decompress from
Amazing.
everything.
That's
Yeah.
so sweet.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my God, that is really sweet. And they're like, I was pretty young at the time, so I'm like, oh, that's like a great example for me to have, moving forward. So yeah, it's just like, if anything, this like showed like the example that you're setting for your kids.
Mhm.
And like, if it's upset you this bad, then you got to be like, oh, I'm probably upsetting my entire family this bad too. You know what I mean?
Sounds like this person would really benefit from therapy.
Oh, there it is.
Get there?
Oh,
Yeah.
whoops.
Damn,
Oh,
therapy.
I missed
Yeah.
my
I
cue.
don't have this.
Yeah, I know. I need to order it.
Yeah, it's so comfy.
Nice.
What a plug.